Words that I heard Sunday was, what made it special was how we did it. What made it special was how we did it. Those are the words from Patrick Mahomes. All right, when he was asked, how does it feel? He said, what made it special was how we did it. And he talked about like the season, sometimes it gets long and people are tired of coming to practice and it gets grueling sometimes. He said, well, what we did was made it fun. He said, some of those times we found a way to make it fun. And then they went on to ask him a question about Mateen Cleaves. And that's the young man that caught the touchdown to win the Super Bowl. He said, was there anything that you saw in him this week that kind of stood out to you? He said, it's something I saw in him every week. He worked hard every week. He prepared himself every day for practice. He came in, he grinded every day. So there's no surprise that he caught that pass in that moment because he was prepared. He worked hard for it. This is nothing new for him. Every day he comes to practice, he works hard. So he was ready for the opportunity. All right, so that's what he was thinking. And then they asked and thinking about this kid, Hartman, he went through some adversity. Like, he didn't start with the Chiefs. He started with the Jets. He got traded mid-season. So a team gave up on him. Now, if he thinks about that, let it get to him. Now he's feeling sorry for himself. He gives up. He's not working hard. Now he's not prepared for the opportunity. Now his life changed just like that because he stayed ready. He was prepared when the opportunity came. So I love that. I think we all can learn something from that. And then I think about the Chiefs as a team, the leaders, Kelsey and Mahomes. And when they asked them about the championship, a lot of things they talked about was how they overcame adversity, how it got challenging throughout the season, how people wrote them off, but they never wavered. They stayed locked in. They continued to grind every day. They stayed the course. All right? So they didn't talk about, hey, man, this feels great. They talked about getting through adversity and the challenges. And everybody in this room, man, you've been challenged at some point in your life, and you had to find a way to just push through it. But think how great it feels when you get to the other side. The joy that I saw in Patrick Mahomes' face after that game. You can just see it. All right, so keep pushing through. And this is the thing that really stood out to me about. They actually say, what you gonna do to celebrate? He said, we'll celebrate tonight. We'll celebrate at the parade. Then after that, we're getting ready to three-peat. They're different. Priest talked about the GOATs and some people that's the greatest at what they do. That it starts with a mentality. They won 3 out of the last 5 Super Bowls. Won back-to-back, hasn't been done in 20 years. But what they're thinking about is celebrate, have fun, and then go three-peat. That's different. That's what's going to separate them from the pack. So I think that's something that we all can learn from that. So remember, you always got to get your mind right. Keep your grind tight. 2 clap, Matt Ishby.